Oh, man. Oh, crap. He lost his arm. All right, man. Based on how that doctor looks with all those piercings, he's gonna be one hell of an opponent. That's all I gotta say.
I agreed to perform the surgery on the condition that he would never reveal his true identity to anyone.
Yes.
But I am willing to nullify our contract if you defeat me.
I thought I had made myself perfectly clear. I have no intention of revealing myself to anyone.
Intentions can be changed, Hiei.
Enough!
I am
We must
so
get back to
excited
the
for this
matter at
fight.
hand. The fates of your very lives are now hanging in the balance.
I want to see what's under the mask from Makuro.
It's the beauty of battle. One man's fragility juxtaposed against another man's strength. Now is the time to determine which man you'll be. Proceed.
Here we go.
I like that it's blade versus blade.
I must strike quickly. If I do not, my chances of survival are grim.
Hiei says that after training for all of those months in Makuro's like little training
Judging
lair.
by their weapons, Shigure is sure to have the upper hand.
But yet, I am fighting without purpose, falling back into a life of meaningless killing, a life of dishonor and cowardice.
This could be the
There
inflection
is no
point of
more
his life.
dignity in this sort of existence.
Whoa, he wants to
So I
die?
must find honor in death.
No way.
They hinted at that in the last episode.
He's very lost right now.
Dang, I don't know what to say about that. I feel bad for him.
Rei, I know that you and Hina are close friends and this is difficult for you. But you must do this for her own good, and yours and ours. This Amiko, this boy of fire, will slaughter us all.
I can't.
Do not pity the beast.
You killed my son!
It's so sad.
When you come back, seeking the revenge that you and we deserve, please kill me first.
This is why he has to survive.
It's the least I can offer to atone for what I'm about to do. My baby!
He has to find his necklace.
My
That was
mother's
his
tribe
other
called
mission.
me Hiei the Amiko, the cursed child of the glacial village.
Did they say Hiei, my amigo? Hey, Hiei! How you doing, my friend? Everything good? Yeah, thank you very much. Amigo, ¿qué
To
pasó?
the campsite to count our spoils. Hey, boss, look! Since when has your dirty laundry been any concern of mine? It ain't no laundry, boss. It's a baby. He was floating in the river. Imbecile, what do you expect me to do with him? Change his diaper? Yeah, look a little bit closer, boss.
He looks so
Hey, what you
curious.
holding there, fella?
He looks creepy, that's for sure.
Give it to me, you little twerp. Teeth there, you little rodent.
That bandit was to become the closest thing I had to a father.
Who would have thought this was his backstory?
Dad, hand over the necklace!
He was a badass even as a
Even
child.
as a child, I found tremendous pleasure in spilling my
He was
enemy's
extremely
blood.
lethal.
Their screams of agony were my music box. Once I realized my mother's frozen teardrop was highly valuable, I would purposely wear it in clear sight of everyone, hoping their greed would entice them to challenge me, thus giving me the opportunity to take another life. I suppose I wanted to prove that my mother's people were right to abandon me. For years, I spent every waking moment looking for my next kill. I started to wonder if finding my mother in the glacial village mattered at all.
Wow.
So he lost sight of his true
It wasn't
motivations.
long before my former life started to become a faint shadow on the outskirts of my consciousness.
That's very poetic, the way they describe their feelings and stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually very beautiful.
The bandits, whom I had come to look upon as family, soon grew weary of my murderous habits. And once again, I found myself shunned.
He's so used to this lone wolf
In my
lifestyle.
solitude, I found myself gazing into my mother's stone for hours, finding that I would be taken over by a strange calm. And the desire to find the home of my birth began to churn up inside me again. As I set out to find the glacial village, I was faced with new opponents, each one trying to take away my stone.
And through all of this adversity, he grows in strength and experience.
I'm wondering when he gets injured enough to need the Jigan Eye.
Eventually, one of them succeeded.
Whoa! That was epic, man.
I hadn't realized until that moment how important it was to me. And I knew I had to do whatever it took to find not only my mother's village, but her stone.
I hope he finds it.
I like where they placed this in the writing, in the story itself.
I'm looking for Shigure. I was told he could give me a Jigan implant. Did you hear what I said?
No manners.
I love the design of this character.
A scrawny little groundling like you isn't cut out for that kind of suffering. Now, run along.
What the heck?
Oh, he forced the doctor to take care of him?
I'm sure that I can handle it.
I thought he did it to his stomach.
All right, you've proved your tolerance for pain, but there's one more condition. I will only agree to operate on those who have lived a life that holds my interest. I'm not about to waste my talents on some insufferable child, so you had better have a decent story to tell.
He is pretty
So let's
interesting.
hear it.
You may regret this after I'm finished. In fact, just thinking about it makes me sick to my stomach.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Watch Hiei not even scream.
I have never before or since experienced the level of flesh-searing pain that was inflicted on me that day.
They were talking about how crazy of a surgery it was, so it's normal for him to scream.
Whoa!
And what do you call that monstrosity?
It's called the Phosphorus Ring Sword, made from the bones of the wild oxen that roam through the forests of Demon World. What are you doing?
I have what I came for, and now I'm leaving.
The Jagan operation has drained you of almost all your energy. If you attempt to brave the woods now, you will most certainly be killed.
That's not your concern.
He's like,
Stay,
I'll be
I'll show
fine.
you how to use that sword of yours.
Yes, Sensei.
Why should I?
If I had just had a Jagan implanted, I would want to survive long enough to use it.
I'm not sure why I decided to stay. I suppose deep down I knew he was right. A night alone in those woods would have been the end of me. And at the very least, I could steal his fighting technique.
Hopefully it works for him.
I never thought our paths would meet again.
That's interesting.
And
He
still,
should have some
it seems
gratitude.
fitting that I should die by his sword.
Oh, man. Oh, crap. He lost his arm.
A noble end.
Oh, my goodness.
What in the world?
Holy crap. That was awesome and so graphic.
He's going to sacrifice his own arm.
Oh! He's a freaking genius!
Whoa. That happened so fast.
Yeah!
I've got you.
Wait, what the heck?
Oh, he tangentially went off of the sword that his sensei had.
He's pretty badly injured now.
Oh,
A noble end.
that's insane, dude.
He cut the guy's brain off. Hiei was willing to stab his own hand to prove that he could get the Jigan Eye.
Simultaneous death. The highest honor one fighter can give another.
It's no surprise he would sacrifice his arm.
Oh, he's dying too
I
right
shall
now.
congratulate
Aw,
you
I don't want
with
him
the
to die.
great prize. The prize you have searched for.
No way!
It was in his stomach.
It was given to me years ago. Another tribute from a land I conquered. Now the tear is finally where it should be, with the child for whom it was shed. You've more than earned it.
That's so meaningful.
The only thing that I've earned in this life is death, and I gladly welcome it now.
Wow.
Hiei, there is no need to rush to your death.
No
Death
way.
will find us all soon enough. Trust me. Now tell me the rest.
Is he resurrecting Hiei? It looks like he's healing him at least.
That is incredible.
Once I had fully recovered, I immediately resumed my search for the glacial village. And with the assistance of the Jigan, I found it in a matter of days. The home of my birth and my banishment. I had been away for so long, I had all but forgotten what it looked like.
Dude, this is
My
wild.
mother's people were a gloomy, timid race. It seemed as if ice was pumping through their veins instead of blood.
This feels like an
their
Itachi moment
spirits
right
had been
now.
frozen,
Right?
And they were incapable of love. My impulse to kill faded. They were already dead.
Wow.
Rei, you must look after things while I am gone.
Incredible.
That was very well
Let you
put.
down, I promise.
I shall return on the solstice.
Have a safe journey.
Rei, the ice apparition that threw me into the great forests of the demon world.
I hope he makes contact with her. I want to hear this conversation.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. I'm looking for a woman I used to know named Hina.
No, wait, does that mean she's dead?
That's what it looks like.
Rei led me to a tomb and told me that Hina, my mother, had committed suicide years after one of her children had been exiled.
Oh.
Hina also had a younger daughter that she named Yukina, and she was the most gentle, beautiful baby that any of us in the glacial village had ever seen. A few years ago, she suddenly disappeared, without so much as a word, and none of us has ever heard from her since.
This is making me want to cry.
He spared her.
I think their lives are punishment enough.
Wait a minute! Hina was your mother, wasn't she? You're the one, aren't you? I'm so sorry for what I've done to you.
After learning about Yukina, a new search began. I knew I would never be able to rest until I found her.
Wow.
I like how this is playing out.
I sensed that she was somewhere in Living World. Once there, I became
no
acquainted with
way!
a demon named Kurama who had taken human form.
With his short hair.
Together with Kurama and Goki, I stole one of the artifacts of darkness
Goki!
belonging to Spirit World.
Remember Yusuke killed him?
Oh yeah, this is a huge throwback.
That's how I first became involved with the Spirit Detective. After that, things began to change.
This was so sick. I love how quickly Hiei defeated this guy.
Me too. Hiei has continuously leveled up in this show.
I think they all have.
Yes, definitely.
He was just very capable from the beginning. And then he got even crazier
Toribene's
in
compound
his strength
is where
and
I
speed.
finally found my sister. In truth, I had seen her once before, but had been too afraid to get
Wow,
close.
I didn't realize this was the first time that
Not
they would
surprisingly,
ever...
she had no idea who I was. And as far as I could control it, I intended to keep it that way, just as long as I could watch her and know she was safe.
Incredible!
One of the most badass moments in the entire show.
Yes.
And this guy turned into ashes against the wall. This recap was so necessary.
In time, I grew weary of fighting for Living World. Then a messenger was sent inviting me to come back home to fight. A new shot at a purpose.
If you happen to come across someone in Demon World who carries a stone like mine, would you please give this to him?
It wasn't the stone that I had spent so much time looking for. But as I looked at Yukina, I realized that it didn't matter. My life's purpose had now been fulfilled by her gift.
Aww.
And I knew that anything else that lay ahead of me would be empty.
His love for her is very strong.
He's right though. He chased after like very defined goals throughout his entire life, only to achieve everything and feel empty at the end.
There was nothing left for me to do but end my journey.
Yes, Hiei. Now I see.
Wait,
Out
so
of
he's
all
really
the
dead?
fighters I've trained, you've been the only one to submit your consciousness to mine so fully. And it feels the most like home.
Wow. He might be actually dead. Oh no, he's in a rejuvenation chamber, dude.
Or...
The stones you carry are mysterious. I feel the power they exude could purge me of the hatred that has led me to horrible crimes.
Hiei's going to get incorporated into
In
this
fact,
guy.
I know the one I carried saved me from being consumed. I was born into slavery, and in that time I was robbed of many things, including my spirit. And it was replaced with a bitter gall that has destroyed everything around me. Without that stone, my heart would have withered away, leaving a dark and unfillable void. I understand now why you were so desperate to get it back. Now, as I promised, here I stand, hiding nothing from you.
I was not
Gaze
expecting
upon me. I will show you this and so much more.
this character to look like that.
Now live. You are not yet ready to search for death. Hiei, your place remains here with me. Touch my consciousness, and you will not be empty.
I did not
A new
know
alliance
Makuro
forged in common
was a
pain.
female.
In time, Hiei will become Makuro's greatest warrior.
Dang, that is so freaking crazy, man. I can't wait to see how this is going to play out in the upcoming episodes. And at this point, it seems like to me that Makuro has taken some kind of romantic interest towards Hiei. I might be totally wrong. At this point, we have one more story to explore, and that's the relationship between Kurama and his demon boss. And after that, it seems like we're going to get some kind of battle or conflict between Kurama, Hiei, and Yusuke. With that all being said, we'll see you guys on the next exciting reaction. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned and peace out.
Bye!